When Trump was running for office, he said, when I get into office, I'm going to put a 25% tariff on imports from Canada and Mexico. All right, gets into office. Well, I'm going to wait 2 weeks. Waited 2 weeks. 2 weeks he did it, February 1st. February 3rd, he took him off. Or February 4th, February 3rd. But I'm going to put him back on March 4th. A month later, March 4th, he put him back. And now, well, I'm going to take some off. Who can get away with this bullshit? A bullshit. Total fucking bullshit in front of everybody's eyes. And the Trump lovers, don't you say that about him. He's doing business. Fuck off. Fuck off. He's full of shit. And the markets feel it. Because what happened today? Stocks resumed. They pulled back because of the flip-flops on Trump's tariffs. And again, I support the tariffs. Totally support them. Give us tariffs and do away with our income tax. Got it? That's why I support them. When you do that, that's when tariffs, we used to have tariffs, we had no income tax. Now get rid of our income tax. And the bigs, the billionaires, they don't pay shit. They got all these lawyers, all these accountants, they don't pay shit. They got their money overseas. We the people of slave land here. We're getting fucked. And not the way I like to be fucked. So what else? So the Dow lost 427 points today. It was down almost 600 points. The S&P down 1.78. The NASDAQ fell 2.61%. And now it's in correction territory. That means it's lost 10% from its high. It's in correction territory. And what did we say on February 4th in the cover of our Trends Journal? Get ready for .com bust 2.0. Ready or not, here it comes. And it's coming. Yep. No one's talking about it. Very few. There are some people out there talking about it. Very few. Again, China's going to take over the AI world. Love it, hate it. It's not what you want, what you like, what you wish for. It's what is. Again, we gave you the data. Before scumbag Bill Clinton, t-shirt, again, that I did when he ran for office back in 1992, beware of Slick Willie. I didn't have sex with that woman, Monica Lewinsky. She only sucked my dick. Yeah, imagine this shit. This fucking prick. He brought China into the World Trade Organization, going back to AI. Before they came in, 2000, 10% of Chinese 18-year-olds went to college. Today, nearly 70%. Got it? It's an AI world. They're being educated in the AI shit. They're going to take over in this field. Love it or hate it. And again, the stocks are going down one after another. NVIDIA, on and on and on. And also, the bank stocks are taking a hit. And that's very important to look at. Because no one's talking about the office building bust. And again, I totally support this Doge stuff. Get rid of these bureaucrats. But there are going to be a lot more empty buildings. And that's going to make the office building bust heat up. And the banks are going to go bust. So we are in, again, it's one of our top trends for 2024. Office building bust. And it's going to make the banks go bust. You could bank on it. No one else is talking about it. No one. They don't want you to know how bad it is. Yeah, the NASDAQ, again, dropped 2.61%. So they had their worst week since September 2024. Came as U.S. tariffs on Canadian, Mexican, and Chinese imports have rocked financial markets after taking effect this week. Canada and China each responded with retaliatory levies. Again, I'm totally supportive of the tariffs. But again, what they're bragging about are foreign countries coming here and opening plants. That ain't the way it should be. It should be American companies opening the plants. Because the plants that they're opening, they're not paying the people a lot of money to work at. Like the one I forgot the name of it, North Carolina, they're paying them like $17 an hour. And Trump on Thursday announced that more Canadian Mexican goods made in accordance with USMCA agreement will receive a 1-month extension of the taxes. Why not 1 month, 1 week? They're making shit up. You got it? A shithead's making shit up. And concerns mounted on Thursday afternoon after Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent argued in favor of tariffs, leaving investors questioning how far the White House would be willing to compromise. Again, I totally agree with the tariffs. To the extent that another country practices harm to our own economy and people, the United States will respond, Bessent said. This is the America First trade policy. And he best to describe Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau as a numbskull. I totally agree with him. He's not a numbskull. He's a little fucking arrogant little prick, a little daddy's boy, little arrogant scumbag who destroyed the economy of the UK, of Canada. Well, they still got the Queen, I forgot. Yeah, when they locked down the joint. And remember all those little clowns that were the health ministers and all that? Yeah. He destroyed the state of emergency called on the truckers that didn't want to get vaccinated. Yeah, that little prick. Brent crude, it's down to $69 a barrel. And OPEC's pumping out more because they need the dough, and the global economy is going down. And you're looking at larger than expected build in U.S. crude inventories. Yep. And this, think about it, demand is going down as the prices are going down, shows you the state of the world economy. Bitcoin. I call it the mouthpiece coin now, because the more Trump talks, the more it's going to fluctuate, and we're still bullish on it because the crypto club has donated a lot of dough to him, and he's going to pay it back. And gold was down $8, 2,909, still very strong. And again, you know, we're getting blacklisted. They're doing everything they can to shut us up. We taken off TikTok, so please subscribe. You know, I listened to Trump's talk to Congress on Tuesday. Holy shit, wasted 2 hours of my life. What bullshit. Yeah, wow. It's just showing all these people. I want to see this crap. You know, what's going on? We talked about the tariffs. Yeah, great. Okay, I got it. About immigration, I know it. I'm totally opposed to all these people coming into I got it. Okay, let's move on. Oh, about ending the Ukraine war. Terrific. Not a word about the genocide in Israel. Not a word. Two-faced Trump. Trump cuts off military aid to Ukraine, sends another $4 billion in bombs and weapons for Israel genocide war. Not a peep about the Israel war during his talk. Not a peep. But bullshit in his thing. He said that during his election, when he was president from 2017 to 2021, quote, it was the most successful economy in the history of the country. Who the fuck are you talking to? Do you remember how great it was? What the fuck are you talking about? Then you look at the data, all right? Let's look at the data. Google it up. When he was president, the GDP went up from 2017 to 2021, 2.3%. That's it, on average. Under Biden, bullshit Biden, it went up 3.2%. Yeah, the equity markets they did great under Trump. Why? His tax cuts. 2017, you forgot that one? Brought the corporate tax cuts down. According to the tax policy, the 1% got 64% of the advantage of the tax cuts. And what did he bullshit about? When I give them these tax cuts, they're going to use that money for capital improvements, and it's going to create jobs in America. No, it didn't. 2018 was the biggest year of stock buybacks ever. Got it. Oh, and you look at Slick Willie Clinton, the markets went up the most during his campaign, on average. Bloomberg, The U.S. trade deficit widened to a record in January. Yep. Again, I'm totally supportive of these tariffs. Bill Clinton gave us NAFTA, sucked our jobs out, brought them to cheap labor in Mexico. Bring them back home. Investors worry over growth, brings recession trade back. Wall Street Journal. Yep, there's fear on the markets, no question. This is an article. Commerce chief's remarks stir fear of data meddling. Comments from a member of President Trump's cabinet over the weekend have renewed concerns that the new administration could seek to interfere with federal statistics, especially if they start to show the economy is slipping into recession. In an interview on Fox News on Sunday, Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick suggested that he planned to change the way the government reports data on gross domestic product. All right? They're going to rig the markets. They're going to rig the lives. They're going to keep sending bullshit. Yep, that's the way of the world.